Hi YouTube. What's up YouTube? Hey YouTube. What are we saying? What are we saying on YouTube? What's cool? What's the lingo? Let me know. I don't know how to start these intros, but I guess welcome to my first long format video where you guys can just see what I do in a day. I'm going to get a crack on finishing this bedroom ceiling finally. The reason it's not done is because we had all of the planks delivered months and months and months and months and months ago, and I simply miscalculated. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So today I'm just going to collect the 2.4 meter lengths of the tongue and groove planks. I'll also grab myself a transition piece to finally call it a day on the laundry. Let's go. Will you be good while I'm gone? Will you be good? Of course you will. You're always a good girl. Yeah. Hi. Okay, see you soon. I'm at Bunnings now. I need to run in and grab those planks, but I stopped at JB Hi-Fi on the way to see if they had a microphone so I could be one of those content creators that holds a microphone. Makes you feel really important. And they had them, but they weren't compatible. And they were near $300. And there's no way in hell. So I popped into Big W and I found these little ones. They're probably terrible, but they were $20. And they were compatible.
Holy moly, mate. Weekend building.
Fingers crossed, hey?
You got a strap for that?
Yes, I do. It's coupled.
That's good.
Thanks for checking.
Don't want the local boys to get you, that's all.
Oh, can you imagine? Just my luck.
Yeah, no, that buddy. They get your phone secured low.
Thank God they're really light, hey?
Are you just strapping over the top or are you going to go around?
Around them.
That's good on you. No worries, you have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
I'm home now and I'm going to trial this little microphone in a few of the videos in this vlog. So you guys can let me know in the comments if it's any good or if I should invest in the expensive one. Now, before you start leaving negative comments about the gentleman who offered his help to me in the car park at Bunnings, I think he was extremely sweet. I never get asked if I need help. I must just have one of those faces, one of those unapproachable faces. So I actually greatly appreciate it. I think that was extremely sweet of him for looking out for me. Because you know what? Fly. I have an infestation of bugs right now. These bugs. Oh, that was my ankle cracking. I'm getting old. And it might not look like many right now, but there are hundreds of them. And they're, I don't know, nesting in underneath the sheets of the ceiling of the roof. Super annoying. They come this time of year, every year, like an annual migration. I need to get out of my pajamas soon. I'm still wearing my slippers. I also forgot the transition piece for the laundry, so that's really great. Where am I going to put you? The timber was 2.7 long instead of 2.4, which was fantastic because it meant I only needed to get 15 lengths rather than 20, because this little car can't actually carry more than about 75 kilos. I tell you what, I am kicking myself for not just paying to get the Hilux repaired. I don't know if any of you know, but my turbo blew on the Luxie. I'm going to fall if I try and let go. And the mechanics advised me that it wasn't worth fixing, that I should just cash in and sell it. And I did. I listened. And I lost a lot of money doing that. And now I have a little... Is that an SUV? It's not. It's like a fake city four-wheel drive. A Great Wall of... Great Wall Motors? Great Wall of China? I don't know what they are. And I really don't like it. I think it's a terrible vehicle. And I'm seeing people on social media all over the place getting gifted cars from dealerships. Not Josh. Josh is allowed every good thing that comes to him in the world. But then I'm seeing mums with one baby getting gifted these gigantic four-wheel drives. What are you going to do with that? What are you really doing with those four-wheel drives? Okay. That's enough yapping. I'm going to start taking these upstairs now. I have finally gotten out of my pajamas and I'm ready to start this day. I highly recommend doing this job with a second person. I'm going to get cracking. I need to move the bed first. I'm hoping that I can reach with the little step ladder rather than bringing up the big whopper donger of a ladder. Let's rock and roll, Icy Pole. I need to find somewhere to put you guys. I did make sure that Smeagol wasn't here before setting up shop, but I wanted to have the planks up on the deck just to save me having to walk up and down the stairs a million times. What was it again? 8055. Somewhere there. Eye protection, ear protection. You do you, boo. Whatever. It's a different colour for some reason. But we do have a fit. That's good. Did it upside down. Lovely, tell your father. It's my little homemade spatula. And I'm just applying some adhesive. As you can see, it's definitely better as a two-man job because someone can be on the ground doing the cuts and pop the glue on. Why am I now not lining up? Sometimes I cut a piece as just an offcut and I slot it on here and then you can hammer it in. I want to do it the hard way, apparently. There we go. Oh, why are you now not working? Oh, good. Battery's dead. I am not off to the best start today, but the batteries are now charged. I'm going to try again. Finally. I feel like an official YouTuber now because I had my very first microphone malfunction. Mike Wazowski decided to die on me, and I had been chatting to the camera for a good 10 minutes before realizing, let's just cut to a montage instead.
Warm breeze through the window, coffee getting cold, your smile in the lamplight, stories left untold. Take it slow, take it easy, life's a song we're meant to play. In this moment, sweet and breezy, let the worries drift away.
am about to yeet this little microphone off the balcony. Not this one. This one. Keeps dying. We still have a green light here, so I think we're okay. Thank goodness I didn't pay $300 dues for them. It's getting cold though, and I looked back and I can't with the sound quality. I need you to be able to hear me clearly, and I cannot handle dogs barking in the background. So I'm going to charge everything up, microphones, my phone, the Ryobi batteries, to make sure that tomorrow is a better day. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Dad has just run into the bakery to grab us some bread, and we are going to Bunnings. Surprise, surprise. Might stop in at Macca's for a cheeky breakfast though. Chai latte on oat milk, please.
Medium.
Yep, that's fine. At Bunnings, just picking up some final cladding for the exterior. It's soggy for the south wall. Finally, gonna get that up. And then I can actually start working on the office, because I've been a little bit hesitant to do that until that exterior wall has been locked and loaded. The issue is that these planks are way too long to get on the small car. Toyota, if you want to sponsor me. I've got Dad to help me now. He is currently unloading some material off the car, and then we're going to dive straight into the ceiling planks again. Might just put you guys in fast forward until the majority of it is done. But we do have a little visitor today. Smeagol is back. So we're going to have to move our temporary setup because we don't want to disturb her.
An island breeze, a gentle sway, the golden light at end of day. The sand is warm beneath our feet as ocean waves in rhythm beat. The sun descends, a fiery glow, painting skies with hues that flow. Palm trees.
I am chucking an R2 insulation in, and this isn't ceiling graded. This is for walls, R2 insulation, but this isn't the actual ceiling. So you can see here the white panels above. That's the original ceiling, and we've just dropped in a new one beneath it because I didn't like the finish of the old ceiling. I thought that was really janky. So we are just dropping the pine paneling under that, and what we're adding is basically just extra insulation at the end of the day.
The sun is shining bright like a colorful aurora. It paints the world in hues of orange and white and more. I'm gonna start packing my bag. I'm leaving all worries behind. Let's go, I need to get my own summer style back. The breeze is playing soft.
It is time to make a cup of tea. I should move these boxes. I'm just way too lazy. The ceiling is done. Done. I used to have the most adorable little tea box that I could separate all my teas into their own individual I'm looking for Earl Grey, into their own individual sections. And when I moved here 2 years ago, it had a glass top and it snapped, it crashed, it broke in the move. I was absolutely devastated. And now this is how I have been keeping my tea for all these years. I'm not proud of it. Anyway, the ceiling is done. I am going to make a cuppa and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's not painted yet. It obviously still needs to be painted and all of the trim work around the rafters, but I'll show you what the plan is. It's done. It's done enough. My back neighbors are working with some machinery right now, so I hope that you can't hear that. I have purposely left a really large section. It's probably an acre back there, and I've left that completely natural. Purposely didn't have Rob, the legend, slash all of that when he was here for the working bee, because we had it cleared when I first moved here and it gave us a clear sight of those back neighbors, and I don't like that. So now it's a little bit of a nature reserve, and that is the area that Fergus lives. So when I do up and sell, I'm going to make sure that I tell the purchaser that will encourage them to leave it there. I'm just going to show you now what the plan is for the finishing touch. It is going to be so hard for me to show you how this is going to slot in, but I'm going to give it my best crack. So what will happen is, obviously the ceiling still needs to be painted white and you need to use gap filler in all the gaps, but this fella's going to slot in like that. That is super hard to hold up with my wee fingers right now, but that's what's going to happen, and it's going to continue around the rafter, so it'll be boxed out on each one. Bit hard to show you exactly what the plan is, but I hope you can visualize it the way that I can. I am going to take the afternoon off, mash this little video together and launch it onto YouTube. Be nice. My first go. Maybe tomorrow I will get the plastic drop cloths out and start painting. I have already lost Mike Wazowski, my little microphone, and I have managed to break my tripod. What is it that we say on YouTube? Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.